What's good, my peoples? Today we will be going over a lifestyle plan. We'll be going over a finance lifestyle plan. And a category will be budgeting needs versus wants. So, if you have a finance lifestyle plan, then you can follow along. And if you do need a lifestyle plan, then you can always go to lsfit.com and you can get a plan. You download it and you save it to your cloud and you can access it through all your media devices, and you can always have it on the go. Strongly recommend you going to get a lifestyle plan. So, like I said, if you do have one, you can follow along in the budgeting needs versus wants. So, the question to ask yourself is what I really need versus what I really want. You need to evaluate your current financial situation from the outside looking in. So you just want to make sure you're not just being biased to it. You want to make sure you really evaluate it and really understand, is it really a need or is it a want? If it's a toothpaste and you sitting there saying, well, I know I need toothpaste. Okay, you know you need it. Now, you want this higher price name brand one, but you really can't afford it, or you can get the lower brand, which is less money, which is not going to break the bank. So, which one is going to benefit you more? Probably going to be the less expensive one opposed to the more expensive toothpaste. Now, you need the toothpaste. That's a need. But you don't want to get the name brand if you don't have to get the name brand. And typically you don't, because there's always another brand that you can always get. So, with that being said, we're going to go over a couple questions. So the first question is, how do this benefit me? So, how do it benefit me? Like, what is it really doing for me? Just like the toothpaste. Is it benefiting me to get a more expensive one to a less expensive one? Chances are it's not. Why do I want this? Like, do you really need that new pair of shoes? Maybe if you start a new job and you have to have some shoes then, yes, okay then. That's why you need it. The next one, how would things be different if I had this? Same thing about those shoes. How would it be different? Now I can go to work because I need the steel toes and I don't have steel toes. So it will help me. But if I just go get a pair of shoes because, some new J's came out, that's a little bit different there. You know what I'm saying? The next question is, would things change if I had this? So if you had those new pair of J's, would it change anything? Probably not. I don't think too many people are going to really care if you got J's or if you just got a nice pair of shoes on. I don't think it's going to really change too much there. The next one, would things change if I had this? I think I just went over that one. So let's go to the next one. Which things are truly important to me? So is it really important to you? Obviously, if it's something that you've been saving up for and is within your budget, then obviously it's important to you because you wrote it down, you put it down, and you actually earned it. You earned it. So, yes, it's important to you because you actually did it. Now, if it's just a little spur of the moment, an impulse buy, then yeah, chances are it's not really that important. It's just your mind telling you, I want this. So it's probably not really that important. The next one, does this match my values and goals? So it go back to that budget. Did you really write that down and say, okay, I'm going to earn this, so I'm going to work towards this in my lifestyle plan? Or is it just something that you just threw in there all of a sudden and it was just a spur of the moment, an impulse buy? Like, what type of value do it really bring to you? If you have this, is it really going to make you feel better long term? Or is it just a short term fix? So you have to look at that when you're looking at the needs versus the wants. So Everybody's needs and wants are different from time to time. The need should be something that's going to better you and help you advance in life. So, like I said, if it's something you just want and it's not going to be beneficial to you, like, yeah, okay, if I sit there and hurt my ankle and now I need to buy a wrap or an ankle brace so I can go to work, then yes, that is definitely something that is going to help me advance in life. But if it's just some type of fancy brace that you buy just because you play some pickup basketball and it make you look cool, but you really don't need it, then it's really not helping you advance in life. So you have to look at it like that. And the last thing I'm going to touch up on is control needs versus wants. So you have to control yourself, you know? I mean, you got to understand, I am on a budget and I have things that I know I need and I have things that I know that I want. If you control yourself, then you are going to be able to afford the things that you actually need. And that's way more important than getting the things that you want. Because if you sitting there sticking to your budget and you saving and you saving and you saving, if something just pops up, like say you have a kid and all of a sudden they got to get this jersey or they got to get some new shoes for a different sport that they want to play, but you didn't have it in the budget because initially they wasn't going to play basketball, but now all of a sudden they did. Guess what? If you was actually controlling yourself with those budgets and not just giving into your impulse buys as far as the things that you want, then you will have that money for those needs that's actually unexpected. So, with that being said, you want to make sure you control your needs versus your wants because you just never know when it's going to actually benefit you in life. So, I mean, pretty simple. Budgeting, needs versus wants. It's just all about having that discipline and having that control to be able to control yourself. So, if you do want more tips or if you do want a lifestyle plan, then check me out, lsfit.com.